Hey, okay, I am gonna be bringing someone on here, which I am so excited about. All right, on live, I would love to see if you can say hello. Make sure you can hear us okay. We're on!
Hi! Oh my gosh, hold on.
Amazing. Okay,
Something happened. Are you there?
yes. Can you
I
hear me?
can't see you or anything.
Really?
Yeah,
But you can hear me.
I can hear you. I can't see anything. How weird. Okay, I'm just gonna hop off and then I'm gonna request to go live with you.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Hang tight, friends. This is technology. This is going live. I'm super excited to chat with Jessica and for you guys to hear more about her story. It is pretty incredible. Okay. For anyone that's on here, all right. Can you guys hear? All right, we're gonna get this going. Just 1 second.
Mom, look.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
It's
Better?
Jamie.
No, what is happening? I mean, I can hear you.
Okay.
It's okay.
I can see you. So hopefully,
Okay.
for anyone that's on live, can you
How
let us
weird.
know that you're seeing us?
See, it's wake up.
Oh my gosh, I see you now.
Okay.
Hi! Oh my gosh. Yay. Okay, that was gonna be hard. I need eye contact. I'm like, I gotta see you.
I know. Okay. Okay, so let's hop in. I wanna make sure we are getting to all the juicy topics that we want to talk about. So I am so excited to bring Jessica Wilshire on. I've known Jessica for quite some time, and I know just the massive success she has had in prior years when we used to work together years back.
Yeah.
And I'd kind of been watching her, and joining in on social retail was actually nothing really part of my radar. I was just kind of, supporting and rooting her on while I was doing my thing. And then, signs kind of drop, and Jessica and I got reconnected, thankfully, through social media. And the sign fell in my lap, and so I listened in on what this opportunity was. And her story is something that I want you all to hear, because if it's possible for her, it's possible for me, which means it's possible for you. And I just want you to hear just how big and incredible this opportunity really is from somebody who has seen massive success in just, 18 months?
Yeah.
And has already made her mark as a multiple six-figure earner with our company. And so, Jessica, I'm just going to kind of get right to it.
Yeah.
And if there's anything you want to share, I just want to kind of open it up and ask, like, how did you even find social retail? And just give us a little more about your background.
Yeah, I will just jump right into it. So, how did I find social retail? Okay, so I'm not new to network marketing. I've been in the industry for almost 10 years. And so, obviously, that's where you and I met. And when I was in that experience in that industry at that time in my life, it was about I want to say 2 years ago, when I started to notice that, no, a little over, probably 3 years ago, sorry, I was noticing people from big companies, including mine and ours at the time, leave their businesses for social retail. And so there was this huge exodus. And I remember watching and seeing this happen, and I was very confused, I'll be honest. I was like, why are they doing that? And because they were really, really successful. And so at first I had a bad taste in my mouth, because I was like, why would you do that and leave our company? Our company is so great. All these, mindset stuff that just kept me there. But anyway, I was just kind of a little judgmental. I didn't know KNOW. I didn't know, and so I was just totally NO towards it, because I didn't know fully what it was. But it happened so often to where it just was like a slap in the face, where I was like, Jess, if so many people are leaving, why don't you just take a look at it? It means nothing, and there's no pressure. if you just look at it. It doesn't mean you have to leave too, you know? And at that time in my business, I was still doing really well. I was making multiple six figures in my previous company. My team, I would say, wasn't winning as much as they were before, but they were still making some money here and there. A new person coming in, I really couldn't promise them that they would be successful, and that really hurt my heart because I was in the industry at that time for impact and helping people, and I just didn't feel like creating an impact where I was. And so when I was at this time and, you know, feeling these things from my previous experience, and I saw what social retail was, it was very scary because when I saw what I saw, I couldn't unsee it and I couldn't turn away from it. I tried. I'll be honest with you. I tried because I was like, I don't, you know, this looks amazing. Like, oh my gosh, this is what I've been praying for. This is what I've been secretly feeling behind the scenes, but too scared to say it out loud, you know, just because I was feeling like the whole network marketing thing was just dead. I really did. I was feeling like I lacked belief in it. I didn't want to feel that way. I really didn't. But there were so many signs and things that I had seen that brought me to that point. But when I saw social retail, it just honestly ignited a new fire within me and got me excited again. Like, wow, I can really go impact a ton of families again. I can really reignite, you know, this fire that I have inside of me to go help people make money. Like, let's go. And I got nervous because I knew what I would have to do, which is like leave my previous company, you know? And so that's where the fear came in, where I was like, oh my gosh, like, you know, but I'm all about living in faith and like being obedient and like taking that step forward and just like, you know, leaning into the trust, leaning into like God and letting him guide me. And I knew that this was an answered prayer. And so, you know, what was so amazing was when I said yes to this company and I resigned from my previous company and I started this. It took me less than 2 months to rebuild what I made in my previous company. It took me about 7 years to do that. 7 years. And I did it here in about 2 months. And so, like, first of all, that was confirmation that what I was feeling was right. Like, you know, like that nudge, that like tickle in your tummy where you're like, oh, I'm nervous, but like, and you do it anyway, you know? And so it was just all just so much confirmation and favor. And it just shows the opportunity is better. You know, like not all companies are the same. Not all online income opportunities are the same. Not all compensation plans. Like there's so much out there if you just open your eyes and you like are just, you know, curious. And I'm just so grateful that I did do that because success leaves clues. That's all I kept telling myself. Success leaves clues. There's a reason why these people are leaving and I got to just go take a look at it, you know? Yeah. So anyway, that's kind of how, you know, I found social retail was honestly by other people's experiences. And then I just jumped in after I knew it was God. And I've never looked back. It's been about 18 months and it's been amazing, honestly. Like so much fun, so much ease. Yeah, we work hard, don't get me wrong, but it's just been like an ease because of the systems. And I really do feel like I'm in a place now that I can really, there's opportunity and longevity, and that's important to me. I felt like I outgrew my previous experience. I felt like that I reached the top of the income that I was going to create, and like that was it, you know? And that's not fun. Like I want to keep growing, and I want more, and I want other families to have more. And I feel like here there's so much room for growth for myself. Like I haven't even tapped even close to like, you know, where I'm going to be like next year, then a year from now. It's like we're just getting started. So
yeah, I think what you just said relates to so many of us on so many different levels. So whether you've been in network marketing and you're kind of doing that alongside your day-to-day job, which is what I was doing for years, and you just kind of feel like you're spinning your wheels, like, is it me? Is it me? Because I feel like I'm working really hard and I know what I'm capable of, but like I'm feeling stuck, right? Or you just might be so many other women I talk to who are like, I know I want something more. I know I want to do something else. I don't know what it is, and I don't know what that looks like, you know, and they're just praying on, like, show me something. Give me a sign as to what that could look like. And I talk to women every single day who tell me that. So, okay, that leads me into asking, what's been like, what are your favorite things about social retail? I know you hit on some of them, but
Yeah. So I would say the daily pay is something that sets us apart. And it excites me so much because it's quick success. You know, like someone can really come in and start a business. I love it with babies, right? We can start a business with babies or whatever our life looks like, and we can get paid that very day. And to me, that's life changing because um, obviously what's going on in the world, it's been going on for a couple of years. We don't know when it's going to end. We don't know how high are the gas prices going to get. Like just this food. Oh my gosh, if you're gluten free, it's like I'm gluten free. It's crazy. Like already food in general is so expensive. But then when you have dietary needs, like holy moly. Anyways, my point is this daily pay helps people pay for those lifestyle needs that right now people are feeling some stretches and some pain. We're like, oh man. And so to me, that is like the most helpful thing that I really love that we offer people is we get paid twice a day as well as monthly, which was today. And I know you had an amazing check and I did too, where I'm like, thank you, God. Like, like this is just truly a freedom business model. And I'm so grateful to share it. I know you are too.
yeah, I was messaging Jessica right before and I said, oh my gosh, I just received what I think is my monthly pay.
Yeah.
And that officially put me over a 4-figure mark my first 4 weeks into this business. I'm like, are you serious? That took me years to build with my other company if I were to even get there that month.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh my gosh. And I mean, 4 weeks in, barely scratching the surface. So I can imagine you being 18 months in, what that can look like.
Congratulations. Like
Thank
that's
you.
huge. Like that's huge. Like, the potential here, I told you, like, and you know this, but like, I hope like the people watching, the potential is insane and truly, truly life changing. So if you're at a place where you're like, okay, I want to if you're either in network marketing now, but you're not being like paid what you're worth and you truly feel like, okay, I'm putting in the work, but like, where's the money? Where's the success? Like take a look at it. Or if you're in this place where you're like, okay, I want to monetize my social media and I'm ready to learn how to do that and step into my influence and help people, then like that's who this is for. It's truly for anybody who just has like that desire to have multiple streams of income and do it with systems and leadership and ease and fun and get paid daily. Another of my favorite things, Tiffany, I want to say is people don't have to recruit here to make money. And that's so like it takes so much pressure because how cute. Because in traditional network marketing, you have to recruit people to make a lot of money. And there's nothing wrong with recruiting. I love recruiting, and I know that you do too. Like, I think it's a really great skill to have, but not everybody has it. And that's why this favors most people. Because most people don't want to recruit, or it's a skill they don't have yet. So most people make $1,000 their first month, $5,000 their first month, and beyond 6 figures just within customers and not even recruiting a single person. To me, that's so, like again, this favors most people. And I want an opportunity to offer my friend next door, someone at church, women on social media who don't know how to use social, like anybody, not just the people with skills.
And I love that, that you don't, I think people think like, oh, social media, it's so intimidating. Like, do I have to be on there? Do I have to, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just posting pics of my kids here and there or a vacation we had. And you had told me this before I made the leap, like, you have a full social strategy given to you.
Yes.
And the girls who are on here now that have recently just joined our team, like within the last week, you've seen that. Like, it is handed to you, so you don't have to be an expert in social media. You don't have to have a big following. You don't need to necessarily even know what you're doing. They give you all of it, and it's good stuff. Like, it provides so much value to people that you're connected with here. And yeah. So, and I love that. And you can see early wins in this business, which is like you don't have to work for a full year before hopefully seeing some kind of financial return or gain.
Yeah.
You're able to do that, and then you're able to help other people who join you do the same thing.
100%. Yeah, 100%. And like you were saying with the social media, and that's also very different. Like who has that? Like we have posts for an entire year. And what's cool about our stuff is like we don't brand people to be like that weird network marketer. It's like these posts are about growth. A lot of it's about leadership, and you talk about mindset. Like it's just kind of like people are learning to brand themselves and like have their own voice, versus like just always posting graphics of like your company, because you're not your company. You're so much more than that. And so, you know, and even though this system, for the whole year is given to you, they do ask questions and to help you to make your own and create it, to tailor it to who you are. Or it will spark creativity in yourself to make your own content as well, because you have a great guide to start off with. So it just really helps people so much.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. Literally anybody could jump in and do this.
Yeah.
So, okay, so what tip would you offer somebody who has either been thinking about it or has just had something on their heart that they've wanted to explore but they don't know what it is, or someone who is just looking into social retail? What would you say to them?
Mm. Well, I feel like if people feel it, like, first of all, when you're attracted to something, that's not on accident. Like like that to me is a sign from God that he's like just opening a door for you because he wants you to look at it, right? And it might be that, or it might be something that's going to lead you to the thing that he wants you to see. It doesn't matter. But it's like, just trust that process, that like you're attracted to it for a reason. It's okay to ask questions, and no pressure, because you don't have to do it. It's like, just be curious, right? But if you feel attracted to it, and if you feel like that pull, like I did, to where it was like, dang, like this would be cool. Like, what if I could do this too? Then, you know, we just choose like faith over fear, because, you know, fear, nothing good grows with fear, nothing other than fear. And we all know that fear comes from the enemy. And why are we going to entertain that? So it's like, if we feel any fear, we have to just like rebuke it and just have faith, put faith in our business, put faith in knowing that like this is for me. And if I was attracted to it, if I feel called to do it, I'm equipped. I am fully equipped, because God would never call me somewhere where I'm going to fail or where I'm not capable of achieving anything, right? And that doesn't mean that like you're equipped, you're just going to start and like take off. No, for some people, but this be part of your process to where you learn, you start to expand, and you learn these things about you, and you learn these skills, and then, you know, it's a journey. So, but if you're called to it, you're fully capable to achieve it, is what I'm saying, you know?
Yeah.
And so with the right leadership and the people who are in what we have, that's why I feel so safe as well, because I know I'm going to always be continually called up. Like, never called out, but called up. Called up to my potential, and to be better, and to lead better, and to be a better wife and mom and friend and all these things, you know? And so anyway, if you feel that calling, I just want you to just to trust it, you know, because we truly only have one shot at this. So why are we wasting time thinking about it, or, you know, entertaining these fears or these what ifs? What if we were just brave and just jumped in, right? Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? The worst thing that can happen is this one is not for you, but it will lead you to the next thing. That's not terrible. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the worst that can happen. Like, what in the world? So why are we not all chasing our dreams? Like, it's our last day. Like, we should be, you know?
Yeah, you made me think of two things, like running towards fear and doing brave things and being bold with it. It like works to your muscle in doing that. If you constantly cave into the fear, you will continue to cave into the fear, and nothing will change.
Exactly.
You know, it's like, yeah, I would ask myself, am I making the same thing I was a year ago? Am I in the same spot I was, you know, a year ago? Am I still not able to give my kids, you know, that full-blown summer camp that I wanted to, like I wasn't able to last year? For anyone with multiple kids, these summer camps, woo!
Yeah.
You know? And so I would say it will work that muscle. And then something else I just heard from Ed Milet from his new book, and it really struck a chord for any of our moms on here listening. Like, if you are not running after your dream, your potential, like you were doing your children a disservice.
Yeah.
Because at some point they're going to grow up just like we did and go, they didn't.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't. And so us doing that allows our children, like it gives them permission to do the same thing one day. And so like that I get emotional over, and
Me
that
too.
I think about. So
yeah, I do too. I love that so much. And it's like they're always watching, you know, and this should never be a thing where we use our kids as an excuse. It's like we get to build this with them. We get to teach them principles and habits and things because they're always watching and they're around. And, you know, it's like we do it for them. And it's like we can't lose sight of that. We have to, you know, just know that you're an example and you're building a legacy. So what kind of legacy are you building?
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And I love that I can confidently say and look at you as someone who's gone before me, you know, and just see success that you've built. And it gives me so much hope and faith in this system and what we're doing. And I just hope to pass that on to
It's okay.
all the other mamas who are listening, to know that you can do this with your babies too. This is literally working in the pockets of our day, just because I'm a mom of 3 also, who are young and, you know, just making it happen. And I feel so confident that like this is a business you can work in the pockets of time while your kids are in practice on your phone.
Truly.
So, yeah.
Truly. I used to feel that way in my previous company. I truly did. I truly used to feel that way. Until I came here to where I was like, whoa, that's not what it was, meaning like living in or working in the pockets of your day. This truly is because of all the systems, like the apps, you know, like the trainings are so quick and stuff. I'm like, dang, like I had no idea. I didn't know what I didn't know. Right. And so that's why, again, we go back to like being curious. So anyway.
Yeah. Well, I love it. So anybody who is curious or is feeling that same tug that we both felt prior to jumping in, you can just drop the word video below, or send me a private message, or any of us if you have any questions, and I'd be happy to share with you the video that completely changed my outlook on what this is. And hopefully we can partner with some of you who are watching and show you exactly what we're talking about. So
yes.
Anyway, I'll let you go if there's anything else that you wanted to...
No, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
This is fun. This is so fun.
So good.
All right, guys. Thanks so much. Have an awesome week.
Bye.
Bye.